Good morning, friends and family. Welcome to rainy and foggy Arizona. It has rained here for the last 2 days, which is such a wonderful thing. We didn't really get too much. In fact, I think we only got like one rain in October, which is kind of unusual for the southeastern part of Arizona. And it's been really, really dry. So we're really thankful that it has rained. It smells so good. Remember I told you about the creosote? And right now I'm going to try this. Like I said, it rained Saturday, it rained Sunday. Today is day 21. It is 52 degrees. Now, for those of you who are new to watching, the days that I'm listing are not the days that I have walked. Real life, you guys. You know, sometimes you just can't walk. Like, it's been raining here, and my husband goes, "That's no excuse. Get out there and walk." I'm like, "Dude, you go out there and walk in the pouring rain." He goes, "It might rain while you're hiking." I go, "It just might, but I'll have rain gear then." It was kind of funny. Anyways, so I'm going to try. If it starts raining, I'm going to turn around and go home. But right now, it's just misty, as you can see. Just misty. And while I'm at it, okay, there's my shoes. Merrell Crosslanders. I kept calling them the wrong thing. I'm just going to do a little review on these right now. They have a great lug sole bottom that is very grippy on the rocks and very comfortable. It's got like an air cushion sole, something like that. But anyways, you know, these roads are kind of rocky, and the trails are going to be kind of rocky. And as I was wearing them the last time, oh God, I just skipped right over. I'm going to just continue and then I'll come back. As I'm walking over the rocks, I didn't even hardly feel them. And my feet weren't sore when I got home from that walk. So, comfort right out of the box. Now, these are a men's, and I'm a woman. Men's size 8. Now, women's sizes generally run smaller than men's. So, and normally I wear an 8 wide in a woman's. So, hi, Lori's dog. So I thought for sure I would need like a 7.5 or something like that. But I tried on an 8. They were slippy slidey because I had those little footy things on. And the store manager said, you know, take them home, try them on in your regular socks, because I didn't want to buy a pair of socks just to fit my shoes. And if they are still slippy slidey, well, he didn't say slippy slidey, that's my word, bring them back and we'll exchange them. Rotten dog. Okay. He's pulled the rock away and he's been scooching under the fence. That's Jack. Jack is he will literally lay down on his side and like swim out from under the gate. It's the weirdest, bizarrest thing. Anyways, the upper appears to be suede with some vent holes, you know, mesh vent holes and stuff. My feet didn't feel too sweaty. At least my socks weren't soaked compared to my old running shoes that I was wearing when I got home. So I thought that's a good thing. I'm just wearing cotton socks like my regular everyday cushion cotton socks. Somebody's burning wood. I can smell it. But this is what Arizona looks like when we get rain. It's not always beautiful and sunny. So we'll see how durable they are. You know, I just bought them. And so, you know, I don't know. Several months from now, I'll do another review. They're comfortable, guys. And yeah, they were expensive. But I don't think I've ever had a pair of shoes where I've taken them out of the box and they've been comfortable on my feet right from the get-go. I don't think I've ever had that. It has great arch support for those of you whose arches bother you. Yeah, I like them. And as of right now, I highly recommend them. On Amazon, I can put a link on Amazon for you if you want. For Amazon. They're $78.99 right now as of this recording on Amazon. We went to a shoe store here. I don't know if it's a local shoe store or if it's a brand name shoe store. It's called Shoe Encore. ENCORE. I don't know if you can find them nationwide or what. But they were $74.99. So $4 cheaper than Amazon. I'll put the link down below. Well, this is not too muddy. I thought for sure this road is a little bit more sandy. I thought for sure with all the rain that we've gotten, I mean, because it literally rained all day Saturday, all day on Sunday. Slow down just a little. I thought for sure it would be muddy. This ground out here where I live is made up of this stuff. Okay? And sand and clay. And so, as a result, you never know if you're going to get, when it rains, muddy ground that clings to your shoes, firm ground like it is right now, or rock hard ground. When you get this conglomeration of the sand, of the clay, of the gravel and rocks and stuff, over time it compresses into this stuff called caliche, and it's like cement. You need a jackhammer to dig through it. Can't dig through it with a shovel. So it's interesting stuff. This dirt out here they used to make adobe bricks with. In fact, they probably still do. I don't know if they still use the old techniques or what. That's on my plan to do someday. I've watched a few videos, read a bunch of articles. You know, YouTube is great, but read too, please, people. Read and do your research. But heck, if there's something you want to do, looks interesting to you, looks like something you might want to try, just do it. Okay, so this is the wisdom of a person who's over 50. And y'all younger folks, you'll get there. I'm sure you don't. You're like looking at me going, what? This old lady don't know what the hell she's talking about. When we're younger, we spend too much time worrying. I mean, seriously, worrying. We have an epidemic of people that have depression disorders and they don't know how to connect to people. Large part of it is social media. Not getting out there and interacting with friends. Oh. And when we're younger, we worry and we convince ourselves that we can't do stuff. And then we just don't even try. Okay, I'm going to stop a second. I'm down at the bottom of the hill. I think today I'm just going to go to the top of the hill instead of to the end because it's been 2 days and I don't want to be sore tomorrow. Anyways, in my past videos, this was covered in sand. I've talked about it. Remember the concrete? Well, you can tell the wash ran and the water came across. So here in Arizona, washes, you know, and I have lots of friends here in Arizona that are following me, but I have friends that live out east too. So you may not know this. I learned it after I moved out here. Washes are dry except when it's raining. And I don't mean just like the sand gets wet. I mean, we call them washes because when it rains, they flow and they wash everything away. That is in their path. They're dangerous. You have to know how to read them. Definitely, if you have not been down a road before and all of a sudden there's a wash with water running through it in a row in front of you, do not cross it. Okay? Do not cross it. Too many people have died crossing washes with water in it that they're unfamiliar with. Okay, this right here that I'm standing on, it's clayish. It's clayish, so you can bet there's caliche under there. This is sand here. I know, I'm bouncing all over the place. Blah, 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 blah. Sorry. I do that. Hey guys, you know, I don't use a script for this. I just get out and I start walking. And whatever comes to mind, you know, I kind of try to think about what I want to talk about. But in reality, it's just whatever pops into my head as I'm walking along. It's sticky. Okay, go ahead and laugh. All of you people who live in humid areas, laugh. In Arizona, our average humidity is like, I don't know, 12%. I'm just guessing. I'm just throwing a number out there. It's low. It's low. So, I don't know what the humidity level is right now. 30% probably, which y'all will be laughing. Those of you back in Indiana and Washington State. And but it's sticky. Yeah, I think I'm going to stop at the top, take my break, and head back. Adapt to what your body's telling you and to the situation. Always adapt. And yeah, you're going to make mistakes just like I did on what day was that, guys? That I first started walking Gunsmoke. I don't know. Anyways, don't do the mistake I did where you get fixated on you got to get a certain distance, or you got to make that goal today, or because truthfully I've paid for it. I'll be honest with you. I've been sore, like every day, sore. Especially in my upper booty area. I was showing my husband, he goes, that's a weird place to be sore. I go, I know, right? I said, I guess I got lots of booty to lose, which I do, but still. Okay, we're almost up at the top. And we'll stop and take a break. Man, these shoes are comfortable. Holy crap. Wow. My feet, it literally, for me, feels like I'm walking on a dense, smooshy cloud. They are so nice. So comfortable. Merrell Crosslander 2s. Get them in a store near you. Oh. I should say, I get no kickback for any of this stuff that I'm talking about, okay? Merrell doesn't send me free things. I'm going to do the review on the Big Agnes Insulated Air Core Ultra Sleeping Pad Mattress. And I bought that from REI for $104. It was cheap. It was on sale. It was right before all the stuff. And again, like I said, it's almost a $300 pad. I'm hoping it was worth the money, because $104 is still expensive in my book. But no, look, you can't even see the mountains. Nowhere. It's nothing but fog. There's the sun. Nothing. So anyways, yeah. So if you're watching this and you're watching me do a review on the Merrell Crosslander 2 shoes, it's an honest review. I'm not gonna tell you that I like something that I don't. And these are comfortable shoes, man. They really are. So, anything I review, I do not get paid. I don't get endorsed. I'm not looking for any of that. I mean, it'd be great if they gave me new free equipment, wouldn't it? Yeah. But if that ever happens, which I doubt, because I'm not the typical person that films hiking and training videos. I'm an older, overweight woman who's doing this on her own because she has a dream. But anyways, as of right now, no, for forever. Even if they do send me free things, I will completely openly admit, and I'm not going to tell you lies. If I like it, I like it. If I don't, I don't. But it's also all from my point of perspective too. These Merrells fit me great. They're super comfortable, and I would assume anybody who bought them would have the same experience or pretty close. But everybody's feet are different. So take what I say as true for my experience. Okay, everybody. Okay. All right. I'm ready to head back. Yeah, this fog is very misty. I can feel it on my face. A little bit of a breeze. Thank you, Brother Wind. So not as long of a walk today, and hopefully later in tomorrow I won't be as miserably sore as I have been. We'll see. Oh, anyways, back to where I got squirreled at. Squirrel. Each of these videos are numbered a day, and so you'll see where I'm missing days. That's because I either didn't walk or I walked but I didn't record it. Like, okay, so today is Monday, day 21 since I started. Okay, so that's what the numeric date is from. Okay, it's 21 days since I started this journey. And this happens to be a day I'm walking. Didn't walk Saturday and Sunday. Friday, it would seem that I didn't walk, but I actually walked with a client. He wanted to walk outside. He said, before I got sick, I normally walked, a mile to 2 miles at a time. And I was like, wow, that's really great. And it shows, because even though he's what his disorder or illness was, he's doing really good, because we walked a half a mile. Actually, it was more than a half a mile. And he was so thankful. He was like, thank you for going walking with me. He said, I've been wanting to do that, but I've been afraid. He goes, I've been sick for months, and I've been wanting to get back to my routine. And that's what my job is, guys, to help people get back to what their routine is. I remember once, okay, I'm talking physical therapy here, guys, so sorry. I remember one time, this was when I worked in a facility. I had a client that was in for an in-house stay, and her goal was to be able to walk her dog. She had, I think it was a hip replacement. I don't know, it's been a while. And she had a medium-sized dog, like border collie type Australian Shepherd, I think it was. And she said, my goal is to be able to go home and walk my dog without him injuring me. And so as she got closer and closer to being ready to go home, we arranged to have her friends bring her dog in. And we trained her, and we trained her dog. That's kind of what I do. I want people to be able to do that's my personal mantra and philosophy. That I want to help people do what they want to in real life, in a physical way. Her goal was to be able to walk her dog. And last I heard, it had worked out wonderfully. This guy's goal was to be able to start doing his walks again. And you know what? If I can facilitate that, I'm gonna. And so, I guess I want to be careful here, because I don't want people to think that are watching this to think that I'm going to do anything for them to be able to do anything they want. That is not what I mean. It's part of my job, okay? to help older people stay in their homes so they don't have to go into a nursing home or skilled nursing home. Okay? Out here in the real world, y'all got to work on it yourself. Because literally, no one can do this for you. Nobody can get out and walk the trail. Now, people can encourage you. They can facilitate you in that regard. Encourage you, let you know when they're proud of you. Okay? But life is hard. And no one is going to live it for you. There might be people who try and they're wrong. You know, you came into this world on your own. You're with your family if you were fortunate for a short period of time. And then you're out on your own again. And hopefully you use that time to grow, to get to know yourself, to figure out who you are. Now, I know not everybody has an easy journey. Not everybody knows who they are at 20 years old. In fact, you're not gonna. I'm gonna tell it to you right now, buttercups. Even if you have all your shit together at 20 years old, no. I'll tell you the magic time frame. Looking back at my own life, and it's not really magic, but I'll tell you when this stuff actually does happen. And then talking to friends that are the same age and friends that are older than me. And for those of you who don't remember, I'm 58. Anyways, if asked, what age would you want to go back to? When was your best time in life? Not always, but probably 90% of the time. Most people my age and older choose their 30s. Not early 30s, not 31, 32, though that's when it begins. But
total distance 1 mile. Total time 29 minutes and 34 seconds. Current pace 29 minutes 15 seconds per mile. Split pace 29 minutes 34 seconds per mile.
Yay! But anyways, 30s are when the majority of people start to figure out who they are. Start to figure out what they want to do. Start to realize that the shit that that they'd been spouting and everybody else had been spouting while they were in their 20s is bullshit. Oh. So I don't know. And I saw somewhere recently, and if you think about it, it's right. Ouch. Twisted my toe. Yeah, you just kind of figure out who you are. Oh, I remember now. I recently saw a post on Facebook, of course, because don't we all just get addicted to Facebook? Me included. Um, that talks about everybody thinking that 50 is middle age, and that in reality it's not, because very few people live to be 100. I sure as hell don't want to live to be 100. Getting old sucks, people. And I know, personally and intimately, what getting old does to the body of an 80 and 90-year-old people, men and women. It sucks. It really sucks. You know? And your grandma and grandpa and your great-grandma and your great-grandpa aren't going to tell you that. They're not. But I will. Because I've seen it firsthand. It sucks. But you know what? You're here for the allotted amount of time that you're here for. And so personally, I don't want to live to be 100. I don't think anybody really wants to live to be 100. But that's just where the fates get you thrown into. God keeps you on here. Everybody has their time. Some comes early, some comes late. Some decide to take it into their own hands. It is what it is. But anyways, if you have a grandma, have a grandpa, and you live close, help them. And I'm not talking monetarily. I'm talking emotionally and physically. You know, go over and ask them can you make them dinner. Go over and take their trash out for them. Go over and dust for them. It's the little things that count. You know, sit and ask them about their lives. Because most of them have pretty freaking cool lives, people. The stories I've heard from these magnificent, fabulous, normal, everyday people that I have worked with. They weren't celebrities. They weren't royalty. They were normal, everyday people. And I'm sure, and I've had a few even tell me, you know, wisdom of age, it happens. That at the time that they were living their life, they didn't think it was all that fabulous and extraordinary. And a lot of times they'll be telling me their stories, and even then they don't realize. And I just go, holy crap. And they're like, what? I go, you lived just an incredible life. And they usually will go, no, I didn't. I go, yes, you did. You did this. And I'll kind of rattle off everything. And some people will accept that genuine compliment because it is genuine. And other people will not. But the majority takes a moment and goes, you know what? You're right. And yes, it's not incredible in heroic feats, in being famous. It's just incredibly interesting. So go hear their stories. You know, if they're willing to talk, and most will be. Granted, I realize that there are some grumpy people out there. And they're just grumpy. You know, they were grumpy in life, and then they're grumpy in their old life. But at least you can say you tried. This is for you, but it's also for them. So many times we forget our old ones. We do. And sometimes all they want is to be listened to and talked to. It's all they want. They want time because theirs is so short now. Okay, God damn it. I think I'm going to make myself cry. Sorry about that. I'm home. Doves all taken off. We have tons of doves out here. Alrighty. I'll call it a day. Thank you for watching. I love you. Have a great day.